Okay, as a business owner, as you all know, okay, it's just like being a real estate agent or you own a retail shop, right? Okay, you definitely need a business investment. Okay, but ours is just not a lot. So so for one way, if you let's say package A, you invest 3,688. Okay, so if you invest this amount, you become a business owner, you become an associate or affiliate, you'll be given 7 bottles of the product free. So you buy the business 3,006. Okay, you get 7 bottles, okay, or 7 box. But if you commit today or by latest tomorrow, right, you will get 9 boxes. Clear? Okay, that means if you commit today, the standard is 7 bottles or 7 boxes of the product. So you can choose a mixture. That means you can choose between the health product, or you can choose between the beauty product. You can choose. You can even combine. Okay. So as long as you decide by tomorrow, instead of getting 7, you total get 9. So you can choose like 3 supplement, 3 beauty spray, and then 3 box of the mask. Okay. So for each box mask, each box, okay, there'll be 20 pieces, good for 2 months. Okay. Now, but if you opt for the cheaper one, which is one package is 168, okay, you get 1 box of our product. You can only choose 1. Okay, but if let's say you choose the beauty product, then you can have option to choose whether you can have a mixture of the spray and the mask. Okay, now at the same time we will also allows you to attend our exclusive training. Okay, so if you are able to commit within 2 days, right? Okay, there will be additional training for your very special training, by top achievers. Okay, so my top achievers, some are from real estate industry also. Okay, so some of them are previously lecturer, so they will actually teach you how to market our products easily using social media. Okay, so if over here there's no sales target, unlike like insurance or you work for somebody, okay, and over here we don't have money auto ship. So that means your investment is only one time. You don't need to pay any monthly compulsory purchase. We don't need to ask for your credit card detail. So it's only a one-time payment. So should you have any sales, okay, you pay out every day after 12:30. So it's a daily bonus payout. Okay, so we are even better than some like what we call Grab delivery. They pay you after 2-3 days or every weekly. So over here we pay you every day. Okay. So compared to my property trade, last time if you do rental, you pay after 1 to 2 weeks, and then if you do sales, lucky worse is 3 months. If you do developer sales, my God, sometimes they take 6 months to 9 months. Okay, so over here we pay daily, and then the account that you have is a lifetime membership. Okay, so that means as long as even one day if you pass away, right, the account will be gifted to your next of kin. So it's forever yours. Unlike that if you work in any other trade, once you pass away, the income is gone. Even in real estate, you pass away, they say the overriding will give to your family, but it's only limited to only 3 years or 5 years. Correct now? Okay? So over here is a lifetime. And then, let's say, give an example, today, you come in with that, package A, 3,688, you earn 3 kind of bonus, referral, development, and matching bonus, 3 kind. So how does it work? Okay, when you come on board, we will give you 1 account. So when you market the product by bringing people into my Zoom, so whether you are freelance or business operator, it's the same. You bring people into my Zoom, okay, to listen to this talk. Can be for business or can be for buying the health or beauty products. Okay, so if they commit also 3,600 package, okay, we will pay you Singapore dollar 345. So you can cash out after 12:30. So if you go for another one, of course, we will pay you another 345. But when you have 2, okay, that means once you have 2, below you actually consider as a team manager. So as a team manager, we will pay you this thing called development bonus because you already have 2 customers under you. Okay, so be it whether they are customer or operator, we call you a team manager because you got direct 2, so you get a extra income called development bonus. So you can also say development bonus is a pairing bonus, PAIR, 1 left, 1 right, 1 pair, pairing bonus. So this is also like going to be a passive income. Okay, So, if A has another sales, B have another sale, we will pay you another development bonus. So if A got 10 sales, B got 10 sales, we're going to pay you 10 development bonus, which is 3,450. And that is passive. That means after you brought in A and B, and you don't like this trade, you quit lah. But your account is still there. A trained by me, B trained by me. A bring in 10 sales and A, B both bring in 10 sales. We pay you 3,450. You don't need to pay for any relicense. Okay? So this is the reason why I switched from real estate to this trade. My agent don't need to go for what we call exam anymore. It's so difficult to pass. Now, let's say if you brought in your A and B, they are both consumer, what happened? Okay, I'm going to move this chart to the next chart here. You brought in your A and B. A and B are both consumer. After they took the product, like many of our customers, they benefit. They just want to earn some money, to get some money back. So if A and B recommend 2%, so it will, looks like, on your left hand side, you have 2 more sales, right hand side, you have 2 more sales. These are not operator, this is happy customer. So 2 left, 2 right, we pay you 2 pair, we pay you 690. So what happens if every customer comes in, they are happy, okay? But in a way is that, when everybody bring in the customer, please bring them to my Zoom, allow us to train them. So if everybody comes in, they are happy, they also brought in 2 customers, and each buying 3,006 package. Do you know what happened after 9 months? This is how I make my income. You like it or you don't like it, you believe or you don't believe, this is what happened. Okay? You can choose to doubt. But if you choose to doubt, you will never have a new way of making extra income. You may say I'm a scam, but we are already 12 years in Singapore. I can book the National Stadium. Can your company do the same thing? If I can book the National Stadium and I'm a scam, then your company is definitely a scam because you can't even have the budget to book National Stadium. You can think whatever you want to think. You see, we already proved. You see? So we are so big that our competitors hate us so much. They try to sabotage us. No matter how they sabotage, okay, we still, we are still opening. Okay? We are still opening. End of this year, December, we're going to book National Stadium again. You like it or you don't like it, we will still book National Stadium again. And you can still continue to think that I'm a scam. Okay? So by all means, if you are Singaporean, you got Google, go and Google and find out. Okay? So you know how Singaporean work. If you are scammed during this pandemic, there's a lot of scammers. Okay? They all get caught. Over the first 4 months, right, there are totals, 40 over million being scammed. In terms of dollars and cents, more than $40 million being scammed. And they get caught. Okay? So it's not possible. We are 2.5 billion turnover company last year. So not possible to scam, especially with so many officers in overseas. So these are the potential income that you can earn over here after 9 months. Okay? So even if you are very slow, you couldn't get your team couldn't get 2%, cannot sell 2% every month. No. Even if you sell 2 in 2 months, you do it in 18 months, you still earn about 180,000 in 18 months. If you don't spend a single cent, do you know 176,000 you can buy a Mercedes C-Class. You can buy a BMW 3 Series. You can also, or even you can buy a Audi A4. If you are not driving one, means you don't earn this amount. You can earn this extra income. Okay? But you may be thinking, the way you pay like a pyramid. Okay? So how we actually, we have a product, how we end up we are approved by government is because Singapore has a law you need to follow. Okay? So the MAS has a guideline you need to follow. IRAS has a guideline you need to follow. So over here per account we can only receive up to 135,000 a month. So if you follow in such a way that the company do not pay out more than they receive, then you are legal. You see, because as long as the company pay out, based on their profit, they pay out and then they don't overpay. You don't go into deficit, the company is legal. So you understand, this is if you come in based on 3,688 package. But let's say, you say, no, I just want to try first. My client don't have the budget. So your client want to try a smaller package. This is a smaller package. Okay, they can come in with 568. They only buy one bottle of the products. Okay, so if you look at it, to sell a bottle, to get somebody to try the product for 568 is very easy. Every week you get two. And everybody comes in the next week, they get two. Actually, at the end of the 9 week, right, if you look at the numbers, even you are very lousy in maths, you fail in maths, everything comes to, at the end of 9 week, you get 256 on the left, 256 on the right, based on 256 pair, you multiply by $53, okay? You still get paid 13,568 on the 9 week, giving you a total income of 27,000 on the second month. Okay? So this is, we're talking about selling boxes. So this is talking about selling sets. Clear? Okay, I go back. This is selling boxes. Okay, that means you don't push your client to buy a lot, because sometimes some people don't have a budget, especially usually under this type of pandemic. A lot of people only want to keep cash. They don't know how to invest in themselves. A lot of people will, sometimes run away from responsibility. Rather than, invest 568 on themselves, build a career for the children, right? They rather take 568, ask the children to go for 2 months of tuition, which cannot increase their income, or which totally cannot increase income. They maybe invest 568 for what? K1, K2. But if you were me, right, for me, myself, I would rather invest this 568, create the income. So what? My children don't go for 2 months of tuition. My children don't go to what? Nursery, all this. At the end of the day, when I pass away, I give this account to my children. Even they are only a O-level graduate, they can't even get a diploma. But important thing is every month, they are getting 5 digits. So what if you have 2 more months of tuition? Can you earn 5 digits? 2 more months cannot give you 5 digits. True or not? Okay, fair talk. If we talk about, I'm talking about life sharing. Right? So this is 3688,